spoken to young kids like yourselves in a while, but I was looking at y'all this morning and kind of reminded me of my elementary school years and how I didn't really know the military when I was your age. It wasn't until the time that I went to high school that I started getting acquainted with the military. And it was a Marine Corps Military Academy in Harlingen, Texas. And that's when I started to become educated over it all. And that's when I started to know the significance of the military and how it's so important to have. My mentors at that military school were Vietnam veterans. And if you don't know, Vietnam veterans went through a lot. And I'm forever grateful for their mentorship. So after that, I went to college. I tried to go to college for a year, and I lost my way. I didn't really know what to do with my life after that. So what else to do but join the military to regain purpose and discipline. So I joined the Marine Corps in 2005, and I joined as a reservist. Boot camp was hard, it was very cold, I got pneumonia, but I managed to pull through and ended up graduating in February of 2006. Went home for a week, enjoyed my time with my family there, and then went back to California, San Diego, to continue my training. And then from there, they took us to a place called Camp Pendleton. If none of you are aware, it's where Marines go and do a lot of their training. Well, I specifically went to School of Infantry, and that's how I learned to become an infantryman. So from there, they taught us how to shoot guns, cool stuff, machine guns. We shot grenades. We got to throw grenades as well. It was really cool, and that's where I learned my favorite weapon, which is the squad automatic rifle at the time. It's a very, how can I say this? It's a very tedious weapon, but it's powerful. Anywho, I used that weapon while I was in Iraq, and it helped keep us safe while we were there, me and my squad, which is the important thing when you're in a different country, because there's a lot of bad guys over there. Anywho, did that for about, 7 months, and then went back home. And as a reservist, if you don't know, you go back home after deployment and you continue your life. So it can be a little difficult to transition back into society. So that's why there's help like the VA and organizations like mine to kind of get us back adjusted into society. And so did that for about, a year, and then we trained again for Afghanistan. And we went back to Camp Pendleton to train over there. And then, after about 3 months worth of training, went to Afghanistan, and it was a little easier over there because we weren't foot patrol. Foot patrol in Iraq was hard because you had to carry around all your gear. It was like 80 to 100 pounds worth of gear, and walking with it about 3 hours, twice a day sometimes. Well, in Afghanistan, we were mounted. We had big vehicles called MRAPs, and we had our guns on there. So we had a 50 caliber, which is another cool gun, and we helped support the Afghani Highway Patrol over there. Anywho, I finished my service and my duty 2013, and now I'm working with this organization called the Samaritan Center, and what we do is we help incarcerated veterans, and because a lot of those guys end up losing their way and their purpose, and they go to jail, and so they need a little bit of extra help. And so what I do is I go into the jail and we mentor those guys, and we bring in therapists, and we do groups so we can kind of get them back to where they used to be. Anywho, that's what I'm doing now, and I'm glad to be over here to share my story with you guys. I'll be over here afterwards if anybody wants to talk to me. And hope y'all have a good Veterans Day.